Boys.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do the reggae horn. I got excited.
I was gonna go one of two ways. Either the horn, I was gonna go Benny and the Jets.
No,
I don't know. It's boys. Or
would
the
have been yeah.
boy back music.
Oh no, that one's terrible.
It's nasty.
Yeah, maybe go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, the drawing boys. Okay.
Yeah,
Boys.
not good.
Wine Boys
These
podcast. New year, new me, new episode, new month. Happy Pride.
it's pretty
Let's
good.
do it.
Yeah,
It's good. It's good.
let's
Why don't
do
you
it.
introduce yourself?
Hi, how you doing? Boys, I'm here. We are at Wine Boys Pod on Instagram and Twitter. You can find us on electronic mail at wineboyspod@gmail.com. Go cop a t-shirt over at teespring.com/stores/the Wine Boys. You can find me at Zach Cossack on Instagram and Twitter, Zach Cossack Comedy everywhere else. I've got shows.
In different area codes.
Well, just one in particular, but in a general area. So I'm doing a upstate tour, coming back to
Okay.
the old hometown to see what's good with my people.
Mm.
So 3 dates. June 9th, I'm gonna be at Salt City Bar, Syracuse, New York. Doing an 8 p.m. show. Got 6 great comics coming with me. Comic from New York City. Got some great upstate comics up there. June 11th, Saturday, June 11th, CNY Arts Center. Those tickets are moving, which is always good. So go hop on those tickets. And June 12th at Lock One Distilling Company. It's an all-day event, but there's a comedy show that's going to be happening during there. Just cocktails and food and laughs, good times had by all. All those tickets are at the link in my bio of my Instagram and my Twitter. So go cop them.
Cool. Boys, you can find me at Lord Gerald on the Instagrams and the Twitters. Boys, tonight we're drinking wine.
Yes.
We're drinking wine. Now I'm bumming it this evening, drinking the same shit I drank last week, because we are the Economical Boys Club. In these trying times. Actually, it's not trying times anymore because it's Pride Week. It's Pride Month now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We don't really care about Ukraine anymore.
I know.
Get rid of that yellow and blue flag.
Yeah.
Let's throw up a rainbow flag, baby.
It's amazing. I walked through the Ukrainian village in Manhattan the other day, and there was a pride flag that was just overlapping the Ukrainian flag, and I was just like, there's still a war going on, guys. Like,
and it's like, yeah, but we don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird because let's get into some wine and let's start spouting our truths with some truth serum, shall we?
Yeah.
So I have a rosé. It's called Grand Jardin.
Okay.
It's a product of France.
Big garden.
Yes, big garden. It's basically what it means. Like it just means like big garden.
Remember we had that little bit. Yeah. Jardin du Boys.
It's a garden of boys. Yeah. This bottle is schwitzing because I took it off ice a little while ago. So
okay,
this is a 2020 rosé. It is from Provence in France. This is a 5 grape rosé, most predominantly Grenache, Syrah, Cabernet Sauvignon, Sinault, which is like a kind of a lighter, almost aromatic-y Pinot Noir.
Okay.
And then Roé, which is, if I'm not mistaken, a kind of a Pinot Grigio type of white wine because it gives that acid kick to kind of cleanse the palate of the rosé. So Grenache heavy, a little bit of a Cabernet for a little bite, and then you got to have some acidic white wine to make it a full rosé. And there ain't no bullshit on the back of this bottle. They're just like, drink it, you'll like it. So,
yeah.
And I'm all about it.
I'm all about that. I like that.
Very, very
straight, no chaser. Let's
very
get to
strawberry forward. I love that. Also, because it was so goddamn hot yesterday. It was 94 degrees in New York City, which
it was hot as shit here too.
I know, but like just 94 degrees on the train in New York is just hits different because like have you heard of swamp ass?
Oh yeah.
You get ocean ass when you're in New York. Like it is just you just stay wet.
Yeah, listen, I
can't stand it, and I'm a sweaty boy. Like I sweat way more than the average human being. Like I called my doctor. I think I told you this story. I called my doctor and I go, hey doc, like I think I sweat too much. And he goes, well, can you explain to me like when you sweat? I go, well, yeah, like basically whenever I'm moving, like I'm
Hmm.
just moving around and I'm just sweating regardless of temperature. And he goes, is it to a point where you're like sweating through shirts? And I go, yeah, I mean sometimes I can still wear them. And he goes, you're just a guy. I go, wow,
Sounds about right.
8 years of medical school, huh?
Hmm.
So
That sounds about right. People are just sweat. I'm sweaty as fuck too.
yeah, but it's
Now,
just
the one thing I've noticed about New York City is from about May until about October, everybody's just kind of musty.
mhm.
And there's just a general understanding that everybody's going to be slightly musty.
There's just this general stink. I mean,
Hmm.
I always say there's this beautiful time in New York when the garbage gets slightly more smelly, and it's
Yeah,
just because the
yeah.
weather's better. But
Yeah,
you
the
always have to
weather's nicer, but
you have to take
everybody
the
is.
yeah, you got to take the good but the bad because you get smelly garbage, but then like
Hmm.
the outfits get nicer, and people
Yeah.
want to start, you know the girls want to start showing off, the boys want to start taking their shirts off, going on runs.
Yep, yep.
It's just
So they
like,
got
all
the
right,
titties bouncing, and I'm
yeah,
talking about the boys.
yeah,
Got
yeah,
the titties bouncing, the shorts are all little.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I saw this guy. So those track shorts,
Hmm.
those ones that basically barely cover the balls.
Hmm.
He definitely was wearing them without like shorts underneath, so you could just see the meat just slapping around as he's running around the park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, God damn, like that would hurt me. Like it's just
Listen,
to have that thing just like slapping around.
I think Danny Brown said it best. Once the ladies freed the nipple, all bets were off.
It's true.
It gave us because you have all these women out here that are wearing shirts with like no bra underneath.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the most popular fashion item in New York right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Big fan. But anyway,
Yeah.
since doing that, now men, we got a rebuttal. You know what that means? That means little tiny shorts or like tight sweatpants,
Hmm.
no draws. So
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I walked to the bodega with just shorts on the other day, like
yeah,
just
yeah,
no drawers,
nothing
and
underneath.
yeah, and I was wearing like a very old vintage wrestling T-shirt, so I felt like I would feel like a real man. And
Yeah, yeah.
walked in,
Let
I
it hang.
got myself a Red Bull.
Uh-huh.
Oh, also too, the bodega guy tried to overcharge me for a Red Bull because apparently he didn't want to see my slapping meat or something. But
We don't
he
take your kind here, sir.
they usually charge me $2 for one, and then that day he was like it's $3. I'm like inflation, what the fuck?
Hmm.
And I was like I have $2, and he goes it's three, and I'm just like I just threw $2. I'm gonna walked out like just like you're not changing the prices on me. We're in a pandemic. It's 90 degrees outside. Don't you fuck with me right now.
Yeah, we're not doing this shit, sir.
Yeah, we're not doing this shit. And needless to say, I went there a couple of days later, back to $2. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah. He was just like,
Fuck you.
he's like, I see your dick. And I'm just like, and here's $2.
I hope he did comment on your piece.
I guess it's good enough to warrant another dollar.
Hey.
He essentially just he just tried to pay. He just tried to pay for sex with me. Like that's what he
Hmm.
did.
Hmm.
He's like, you know what? I see your piece. It's an extra dollar. So maybe he's jealous. Maybe it's just a nice. Maybe it's just a nice piece. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the dick tax,
yeah.
because I guarantee you, if a woman came in there, nipples freed,
Yeah,
just so nipples all hard and poking through
there's
that
a
thin T-shirt,
Mhm.
it'd have been like, oh, the Red Bull, it's $1.
I have to I got to make a note because I usually got to send this to you. There's this comic in New York. I guess I'll tell him his name's Tom Takar. He's a killer comic. He's got this amazing joke about a big dick tax, which I will send you after this.
Okay.
And it's just when you see those jokes that somebody says, you're just like, fuck, that is so good. Like it's just a big
It is a
dick,
big dick tag.
a
I gotta
big
see
dick
it.
tax. Yeah, I'll make a note. I'll send it to you after this. But yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to him. That's a fucking like one of the best bits I've seen in a year. It's just so funny.
Okay.
But so we were talking about it. So it is Pride Month. Actually, before we hop into it, let me tell you about this wine
Tell us about the wine before you get too far ahead of yourself.
before I become a sommelier's worst nightmare. So this is Grand Yardin.
Mhm.
It is from Provence, France. Very middling style bottle of wine. Average price of this wine is between $10.99 and $13.99. I paid $11 for it.
Okay.
You're going to get notes of light, dry, and acidic, which is pretty indicative of all the grapes that were named before when I was doing the wine description. So you get notes of strawberry. I do get a little watermelon on the back end, which is nice. Melon, you get a slight bit of green apple, and then you get like that nice mineral stone aftertaste, which is, again, I would consider this kind of just like a middle of the road, everyday sipping rosé. And it is to be served with pork. Usually shellfish go really well with a rosé just because of the acid, and then a dark poultry as well. You can imagine this like, ooh, you know what you would hit with this? It was like some mussels over like marinara, or some like or some sort of like half-shelled oysters.
Yeah, like you ever been to Joe's Crab Shack?
Exactly.
One of those giant bowls with the taters, the corn, the sausages, and
I was thinking like a nice like Italian dinner, a nice elegant meal, mussels over marinara or something like.
We want this podcast to be approachable.
Oh, okay? I'm sorry. Mussels over marinara is not approachable?
Well, I mean, you left and became one of the coastal elites. I'm still here, dog.
Okay, well, first of all, coastal elite, it's kind of aggressive.
We're about to talk about Pride Month, sir.
Yeah, okay, so what? I'm talking about it from a perspective of corporate America. Down with them. Down with them.
An in-depth analysis of corporate America and Pride Month, man.
Yeah.
We're sounding kind of elite.
Yeah. Feels good, doesn't it?
Yes.
Feels
sounds
good.
Goddamn terrific.
Yeah. God damn it. These numbers are through the roof. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Okay. It's Pride Month.
Mm-hmm.
My birthday month. Obviously smack dab right in the middle of Pride because let's get it, boys. But anyway, I find it ironic that Pride Month is also supported by, or right in the middle is like my birthday, Donald Trump's birthday, Flag Day. There's just so many things going on right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. The irony is not lost on me.
Yes.
But what happens is these corporations love flooding our email inboxes with offers or like whatever else, just given whatever is going on in the news that day. Like, how woke can we be today?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, when you wake up in the morning and you open the blinds, you want to go outside and you want to make somebody feel good. And if they don't like it, why don't you cancel them online? Like that's the moral of every story now.
Make them feel good so they'll buy our product.
Yeah. So I got
the
first 3 emails I got this morning in a row was I got an American Express, and I got an Uber, and then I got a McDonald's Pride related email.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have 2 qualms. First and foremost, you don't have to do that. Like just for me to buy your product, it just doesn't work. Secondly, not a fucking single offer.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Not even like here's some extra points or
no, just
hey, McDonald's
Happy Pride Month.
Yeah, Happy Pride Month. Here we are. But I thought it was ironic, and the funny part too is that the way the emails came in would be the exact same way that I would get a McDonald's order, which is through my American Express card on Uber Eats through McDonald's.
Yeah.
I was like, I see what you're doing. Maybe there's some sort of cahoots going on here.
Mm-hmm.
But then it gets I was like, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say though, it's like nothing wrong with Pride Month and representation is important. But it's just so funny though that it's become just this blatant cash grab for these corporations.
Yeah, it's taboo. Like you expect it. Like I knew my email was going to be flooded with rainbows from corporations just being like, "Hey, we get it.
Yeah.
You guys get it too, right?"
Yeah. Like there's a BMW
Express,
Pride logo.
Yeah.
There's also a BMW swastika logo.
Oh yeah.
So let's let's relax, boys.
Listen, you can't just paint this rooster and call it a chicken, all right?
Yeah, but it's just ridiculous. You know it's coming. You got Amex, McDonald's already, Uber, BMW's gonna come out with one soon. Next thing you know, Volkswagen is gonna say some shit. We're bringing back the Beetle in honor of Pride Month. What are you saying?
Why?
Target releases their Pride T-shirts every single year.
Sure do. Starbucks is going to start doing it too.
Noticeably absent, Chick-fil-A.
Interesting. I don't know. They seem so prideful.
They are prideful.
They really love. I mean, they love doubling down. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Could you?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for an ad campaign to come out and for Chick-fil-A to be like, "We're sorry about that." And it's just like, no,
No, they're not sorry.
no, never. Come on. I can't even eat it. I can't even eat it on church on days with church. Like, come on. All I wanted to do is one Sunday during football season is eat a goddamn Chick-fil-A bucket. There's
Here's
a
what you
bucket
do.
of those chicken nuggets, but
You buy it on Saturday.
no, ew, that's disgusting.
And then you heat it up.
Ugh.
Yeah, and then you just heat it up in the microwave,
Fucking heathen.
You microwave it for a really long time, so it gets all dried out yet soggy at the same time.
I don't get that. They start crunchy, and then you leave it, and then you throw it in the microwave, and for some reason it just turns into a sponge. Like, how does that happen?
You know how you
sucks
avoid
all
that?
The moisture out of it.
You know how you avoid that?
Paper towel.
No, you stop being poor, get an air fryer.
Quit being a stupid asshole and get an air fryer. I do like a good air fryer.
Yeah, I love it.
I had a full conversation with a comic the other night because he got one of those like air fryers that also is like kind of like one of those rotisserie things. And he's just like, it's changed my life. And I was just like, yeah. I was like, when are you gonna turn on your oven though? He's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, you mean you can't just use the air fryer for the rest of your life? He goes, oh, bullshit, I can't. Yeah. He's like, I've cooked in the air fryer 4 times this week. I was like, it's Wednesday. He's just like, yeah, 4 times. I was like, okay. That means he's done it twice in one day.
Yeah. So. No, I have an air fryer. I use it. I love it. It's perfect for reheating food. But I'm also a family man, so I do use my oven. Yeah.
You just do like the nuggets and fries in the air fryer for the kid?
Of course.
Yeah. Is she in the Dino Nuggets phase of her young life?
Not yet, because Dino Nuggets are trash, bro.
Yeah, they really are.
They're fucking terrible.
For some reason, they're still gray in the middle. Why are they still gray in the middle?
Yeah, they're like a weird.
Just like, we use rib meat. It's just like, you just cut through the ribs of the chicken for this. All right.
Yeah, they just grind they grind the bones and throw it in there.
Yeah.
Use like napkins and sawdust as filler. Just throw it all in there.
Yeah, it's the Subway tuna of chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Nobody knows what that is. By the way, best thing on Subway's menu.
It's the tuna, which is I think 50% napkins.
Yeah, it's 100.
It's 100% not tuna.
Yeah, it's definitely not tuna.
I used to eat Subway tuna fish uncomfortable amounts. like really thinking about it now, like I think that could be why I have gastrointestinal problems. It's like
100%.
I've only been eating napkins for 20 years. What can go wrong?
That's why I can't get my blood pressure under control. It's Subway tuna.
Well, no, they're gonna take your blood and they're gonna notice you have copious amounts of some sort of like chemicals that they put in brown napkins in there. And they're just like, have you been eating like brown napkins?
Tuna? Yeah. It's mostly imitation fish product and napkins.
Yeah. I love a good imitation crab still. Even when they put like, I'll get the sushi rolls that have the imitation crab still. I don't know why. It's just something about it is just comfortable.
No, you're right. Imitation crab is delicious.
I don't know what it is.
What is it made of?
I don't really know. I think it's just like a byproduct. It's probably just like ground up crab and they formed in these little like red lines.
I don't know. I mean, there's definitely like red number 40 in there.
Well, yeah, that's how you make it good. Imitation crab. Imitation crab, or I love they say imitation crabs or crab sticks are a type of seafood of starch and finely pulverized whitefish that has been shaped and cured to resemble the leg meat of a snow crab or a Japanese spider crab. It is a product that uses fish meat to intimidate shellfish meat. Okay, so it is technically fish, but it's like cheap whitefish mashed together with like cornstarch to create fake crab.
See, I like to imagine that it's like the fat from horses that they used to make glue and gelatin.
If you search it in Google, it comes up as crab stick.
Crab stick.
Hey, go down to the store, give me some crab sticks.
It sounds like some weird like 1940s STD.
Oh God.
Grandpa came back with the crab sticks after Korea.
Come here, son. Let me tell you something. You ever want to get the crab sticks, you better wrap up that Jimmy before you go to Korea.
So my wife's grandfather was a medic in Korea.
Mm.
And every now and then you can get him going about like stories of just things that happen in Korea.
My favorite time. It's my favorite time. Does he need to get a little drunk?
Not even a little drunk, just a little nostalgic, just in the sun for a little too long.
Yeah,
And
well,
he just,
he gets drunk on the sun. I mean, that counts
yeah,
too. You start getting delusional.
yeah, you get old, it's like a solar panel, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway,
She's like, Grandpa, you're so red. And he's just like, let me tell you about Korea. And she's like, oh, I'm listening.
yeah. He told me, so he was like, yeah, well, the GIs used to see these Korean whores.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it. He was like, and then they caught this one disease, and I can't remember what he called it, but he was like, I saw a case that was so bad one time, chewed right through a guy's penis.
Oh, God.
He had a hole in his penis,
Oh.
so they had to send him to Japan to get it looked at. Never saw him again. Wonder if he's still alive. Just
God, that's awful. Man, you got to be fucking a lot of whores to be getting holes in your dick.
Or just letting it go because you're hardcore military, man.
Dude, that looks infected. And he's just like, I ain't infected. Just spits on it.
Just
rub some dirt on it.
Rub some dirt on it.
There was did I ever tell you the time I was my grandfather was in Korea as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he explained to me an NFL football game through Korean war tactics. Which I thought was the most goddamn. It was so funny because then I mean, let's call it what it was. I mean, when he was starting to describe the players on the field, it got a little dicey when it came to the language. Like,
okay,
he described. Now, he ironically didn't get as racist about the black players on the field, but he was using Korean slurs to describe them, which was even funnier. It's just like, well, at least he respects one race, and that's good. Like,
it's just like, well, I mean, there's more of those here than there are those ones. So,
But I also think he had a glimmer in his eye, and he had the Pittsburgh Steelers -4, so I think he was really feeling very advantageous that day. But
good for him. Good for him.
Isn't that nice when people can be situationally racist just based on how much money they put on a certain team?
The racism grows, it falls, it goes back down to, workable levels.
Comes out of workable levels. It's like, if they don't cover, I swear to God, I will use racial terms. And I'm like, okay, all right.
I will scream at this TV.
I will loudly scream the N-word and storm off.
There'll be some hard R's in this living room, sir.
Yeah. You ever walk into a bar and you see a guy and you just go, he comfortably uses a hard R? I just saw that the other day.
Was he wearing a Proud Boys shirt?
No, but he was wearing one of those like vintage, like old Budweiser T-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
He was at the bar, at the end of the bar at a show, and I was like, I don't think this dude's here for the show, and he's just like hanging out, just pounding beers, and I could just tell that he was not, because there was a few, there was some black dudes that were on the show, and every time they go up, he kind of look over and just do one of those like hard stares, like. What are you doing here? Like, kind of something like that.
What are you doing here, boy?
Yeah, basically, without actually saying it. And I even went to the bartender. I was like, what's this guy's deal? She goes, he's a regular. And I was like, a regular racist? What's his deal? He's getting really fucking weird anytime somebody that's not white walks on stage. And he's just like, yeah, he doesn't mean any harm. And I was like, until he does. Like, it's always the guys that's like, he don't mean no harm. And then he's getting his ass kicked outside. Yeah. Like, it's always those guys.
I'm sure they said that about the Buffalo shooter.
Yes, they did.
He don't mean no harm.
He don't mean no harm. Sure, he was spouting out of the mouth on Facebook and saying he was going to do exactly what he was going to do. Yeah. But,
What a guy.
Just the complete and utter I don't know, just everyone is so fatigued about everything.
Yeah.
Like we're fatigued on the two worst things that we could be fatigued on, which is like a medical crisis and like gun violence.
Yeah.
It's like, and we're just tired. We'll just stop listening. It's just like, no, we gotta keep talking about it.
Yeah. And it's like,
we
now
don't keep talking about it, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, and it's like recently the next pandemic was announced, monkeypox. And everybody's like, fuck it, whatever.
Take me. Like that's
Whatever. Yo, I'll go to the zoo right now. Spit in my mouth, chim chim.
yeah. I'm gonna go fuck a monkey right now. That's how I
Fuck it.
feel. I'm gonna go to
I'll
the
fuck this chimp, bro. I'll fuck it.
yeah. I'm gonna go to the Bronx Zoo. I'm gonna stand in the bamboo cage or the baboon cage. Let's get weird.
Feed my penis through the gate like a Vienna sausage.
Happy Pride.
Pride Month is brought to you by the Ford Motor Company.
I was gonna-
Get really gay in the brand new all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning.
Introducing the 2023 Ford Mustang. For all you big bucking Broncos out there, the new Ford Bronco. All right, that's enough.
Got a softball team? Subaru. Love what you're in.
That's the thing is that like the creative isn't as prideful as it should be. It's literally just all of it is just there's some rainbow decals and like they'll put up like a waving pride flag and they'll be like, we support you. That's it. Like if you really want me to buy your product, make the creative a little more gay.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But you have to throw in subtle gay references.
Yeah. Like just put on Top Gun.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah, that's it. Like Top Gun or like I don't know. Fucking fuck, I'm at a loss for words now. Arby's. We talked about them before. All right? This month we're selling sausages. Something. We have the meats. It's get creative.
We gotta get them on the phone now.
Okay, white BMWs with red seats. They're in South Beach. Okay? Get creative. Man, get creative.
Get creative. I don't know. Yeah, it's very interesting. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I was very had a little rosé in my throat.
Actually, Metamucil could clean up.
Oh my gosh.
Metamucil could clean up, bro.
Literally.
Yeah, you got to get literally. Yeah, man, you got to get on that fiber supplement. Get you nice and cleaned out, fam. Metamucil could clean up right now, bro.
Disgusting. It's disgusting, but you're thinking with your head, and I like that.
I'm thinking, bro.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. All right.
This guy's a marketing genius right here.
Listen, I'm doing it, okay? I'm doing it hard.
Yeah. Hello, Metamucil. Do I have a campaign for you?
OB, Kissable Fresh. You have an older gay couple in their snazzy New York apartment, okay? They're both brushing their teeth with their Oral-B Smart Brush or whatever the fuck. And then it's just like, it's a really good toothbrush. Good night, honey. And what you do is it's a typical fucking commercial that you'd see with a straight couple, but it's just a gay couple. That's it. Kissable Fresh.
Okay, you're giving me very like you're giving me like that Don Draper quiet stare after you get done. Pass the Heinz.
Beans, but they're doing ballet. So
nobody needs to know what's in the bottle. They already know what's in the bottle. Pass the Heinz.
Pass the Heinz.
But Don, there's no ketchup in that bottle. Exactly. They don't need to know because they already know.
They already know.
It's Heinz. Heinz ketchup. Pass the Heinz.
Wow. Heinz 57. Pass the Heinz.
Nice. Wow. It's true. Anytime I walk into a diner now and I don't see a glass bottle of ketchup, I just walk out.
Yeah.
Not today. No, I don't think so. Hunt's? Are you kidding me? Are you
God, I was
fucking
just
kidding
thinking
me?
that. All right. I don't need ketchup that starts with a C. I don't need that in my life. Okay. I've worked very hard to avoid that. I expect better.
I want my ketchup to have more sugar in it than like a Mountain Dew. Like that's what I want.
Yeah. I think I should really embrace like Karenhood at this point in my life.
I mean, you're I feel like you're feeling a little frisky tonight. So
I'm feeling a bit frisky. I might go to like my local convenience store and just complain for the sake of complaining. Okay. Like I know full and damn well, like I'm going to show up at a fucking Friendly's at 8:59 p.m. knowing damn well that they close at 9. And then when they say, "Hey, sir, we're closed," I'm gonna say, "I am a paying customer,
Oh,
and I
God, here we go.
demand my Jim Dandy." Demand it.
Jim Dandy, eh?
I demand my Jim Dandy.
I demand my Jim Dandy. That is.
I need my ice cream. I have a toddler.
I have a toddler. I've had a long day. I was on the phones all day today.
And you are refusing to serve me? You're denying me my rights?
All I wanted was a Cookie Monster.
I want the watermelon cake. Sir, we don't sell that here.
Let's not talk about how good that watermelon cake is, because like I'm thinking about it, dude. It's like I wanted to hate it for so long.
It's so good.
And then I got one, like for purely for scientific purposes, only but like 5 or 6 years ago. I would always see them in the stores, and I go, "What kind of stupid asshole eats this?" Like,
yeah.
And then I got one, and I was just like, "I'm the stupid asshole. I'm the guy.
I'm the stupid asshole that didn't eat this. This is incredible. This
shit."
Yeah, this is wonderful.
I was so against it, and like everybody's looking at me, we're like, "You never had one of those before?" I'm like, "No, I haven't."
Yeah, I popped my watermelon ice cream cake cherry like 10 years ago. Okay, my wife turned me on to it. She introduced me to a lot of things, the finer things in life, this being one of them. And she was like, "You've never had this?" And I was like, "No." She was like, "What kind of childhood did you have?" And I was like, "Clearly not a great one." You know?
One where I was denied. Now tell me more.
Yeah. I mean, I was denied, as a child, I was denied sexual pleasures. I wasn't molested. Hello. And also I was denied this fucking watermelon cake.
Your voice cracked when you said that. Can you tell I'm a little bent out of shape about it? I just found out that crab. I just found out that imitation crab is in fact just crab. That's whitefish. It's still seafood. That's the thing, is that it's not technically it's imitation crab, but it is still seafood. But it's just cornstarch fish.
Yeah.
It's a Swedish fish.
Wow.
That's what Swedish fish is. It's just cornstarch and like red dye number 40.
Yeah.
And some sort of sugar.
Ground up fish and cornstarch. Wow.
Damn.
I wonder if you can make imitation crab.
You probably could.
Maybe
you get like all you gotta do is get cod fillets, and then you just roll them into some sort of like stick, and then you gotta get them with like a cornstarch paste.
I feel like you need a lower quality fish
than a cod. You can just do probably just like a regular whitefish. I mean, just like,
yeah, I'm thinking like Onondaga Creek special, you know? Yeah.
What's that stuff called?
Fish.
What's that fish called that starts with an S?
Scum butter? I don't fucking know.
It's like it's like sewel or something like that. It's like a really, really like low grade whitefish. It's like the cheapest. Oh, it's like swai.
Swai?
I think it's like SUAI. Hold on, I gotta figure it out. I think it's
okay.
Swai fish. Swai, no, SWAI. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, this is not what I'm looking for. It's like a really cheap whitefish. I think it is Swai. Maybe it is.
Whatever happened to Ray Shremmerd?
All this whitefish talk is making me feel nostalgic.
Yeah.
I also just realized that we're talking about imitation crab, and then I'm trying to find an alternative to cod, which I think we just created like literally the whitest conversation ever.
Yeah. Had to blacken that shit up real quick.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Ray Shremmerd? I don't know, man. But this whitefish is really bothering me.
How do I make this more ethnic? Put some Old Bay on it. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Any hoodles. I was. Have you seen? You didn't see Top Gun yet, did you? Because like everybody's been
I didn't see it yet.
Everybody says how good it is, and like my friend told me about it. He goes, "Dude, it was so good." He goes, "But the only problem I have is that there was not enough homoeroticism like there was in the first one." And I said, "Yeah, I know. That was what I came for. Playing with the boys. I mean, come on."
Yeah.
We're here.
That was a jam. Early Boyz cast.
Yeah.
Is it possible that the 80s were like the most homoerotic decade in recent history?
For sure. It was all about passive aggressively talking about how much you truly loved your boys.
Yeah.
But like in a way that you couldn't talk about. Like in a closeted way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like at the Taste of Sunset, just one of life's simple joys is playing with the boys.
Yeah, and then just those hard bass lines to start every single Kenny Loggins song. Like just you're just like, this seems like something I could get around with the boys.
Oh yeah. Just it's the 4th of July. We're
Yeah.
sweating.
It's a hot
Beach
summer
bodies
night.
are
We're
on.
glistening.
You know.
We're throwing the old pigskin around.
Oh yeah.
And what comes
I'm
on?
just hot. Hot
Kenny
as the
Loggins.
sand, big as the ocean.
Yeah. And you start looking at your friend Matt, and you're just like, man, Matt's looking pretty hot today.
Yep. Body playing with the boys.
Exactly. You get it. All right.
Oh, I get it.
All right. In other news, in a historic win for all men today, Johnny Depp did win his defamation trial versus Amber Heard. Another win for men. Very nice.
I like it.
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels walked so Johnny Depp could run.
Exactly. Thank you. R.I.P. to the god. Kevin Samuels died so John Depp could win.
Yes.
Yes.
He saved us. He died to save us from our sins.
Hey, pat yourself on the back. Another win for men.
There we go.
Nice job. Hey, also, you can't have this one. Another win for white men. Nice job.
Wow.
Good job. You sit. Wow. You stay put. This one's ours. Hey. This one's ours. You can get another one. This one's mine.
Oh, man.
Another win for white men.
That's funny.
It's been a tough year for us.
Oh man. Hey man, every winning streak has to come to an end.
It's true. Right? It's true. Every hitting streak comes to an end.
Yeah. Listen, the Patriots aren't winning Super Bowls anymore. Just being honest.
The passing of the guard. So thank God Johnny Depp really, got one for the one for the skipper again today. That was fun. So yes, Johnny Depp did win his defamation trial. It turns out that they couldn't pay him the full $15 million.
Of course they couldn't pay him that money.
Well, no, because Virginia has a cap of one of the charges, or one of the basically one of the charges that were brought up in the defamation case. They couldn't pay him the full $5 million that he was owed because they have a cap limit of $350,000 in the state of Virginia.
So
he won $10.35 million in this case.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn, that's all of her Aquaman money.
Yeah. What are you gonna
do? Sorry, Amber.
Maybe you could do Pineapple Express too.
Holy shit, she was in that.
You forgot about that, right?
Totally forgot about that.
Yeah. Garage.
Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the kind of movie she's gonna get nowadays. So.
Oh yeah.
She's got Seth Rogen coming in, just be like, no, joking. I was a little more Fat Albert. But anywho, so yes, so John, and I was saying this before that I can no longer refer to him as Johnny Depp, because once you get defamed, you're not just John.
Yep.
You're not just John. He's John Depp to me now.
John Depp. Is Depp his real last name?
I don't know. I thought he was Captain Jack Sparrow for the last 15 years. Like, I didn't even know his name was Johnny Depp.
Let's see.
He just plays Captain Jack Sparrow as cosplay. Like, that's all he does.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Jonathan Depp.
Yep. John Christopher Depp II.
That is a very biblically straight name.
Oh, man, that's funny. And he's from Kentucky.
Yeah, I was saying. Where did the accent come from?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now we're gonna have to fill our time now that this whole case is over. How is it gonna fill my days? Now I gotta watch CNN and find out when the next school is gonna get shot up. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know, man. What are we doing here?
Well, there is a new pandemic.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe that will happen.
Probably not. Not looking likely.
What is CNN going to come up with to make us sick and angry? Because as you know, it's only their fault. But
yeah. CNN. They're the exact reason why 1 million people died.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, next up is monkeypox apparently, but that's gonna be like mid at best. I mean, apparently the only way you get it is through like sexual intercourse.
With a monkey?
No, with like people, but like
They also have to be like in contact with somebody who has direct monkeypox.
yeah, like anal sex is like the most likely.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn, that's
so,
tough for me.
yeah,
It's tough for me right
So
now.
anyway, too far.
That was a ooh, that was, you really snuck that one in there. It was listen, it was tight, but you got it in there.
Hey, it was a body blow, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for him.
Hey, yo.
Still got it.
Tickety do. Bring back
But
the finger guns.
yeah, so I don't know. It's been just interesting dynamic with that whole Depp Amber Heard trial.
Mhm.
Honestly, it was a great. If you're an upcoming actor and you really want to know how to fake it till you make it, I mean, watch everything Amber Heard did. That is some class A acting.
Oh yeah.
And Johnny Depp, he just looked like a tired old man, which I think was the character he was playing during that entire
He
trial.
was a better actor, 100%.
Yeah.
Amber Heard came off as like the crazy ex-wife, and Johnny Depp just came off as just like the battle torn old man who just broken.
Yeah.
Can't cry. He has to laugh to keep himself from crying.
Yeah.
Yep. And meanwhile, Amber Heard, they play a video of her like, I didn't punch you. I hit you. There's a difference. Call the fucking cops. They won't believe me. They won't believe you anyway. And I'm like, this isn't looking good for you, boo.
The fact that you're trying to describe a punch and a hit as two different things.
Yeah.
Like
do
you use your hands? Yeah, it's the same thing. Same shit. Even if it's an open hand slap, it's still some sort of a punch.
Yeah, not looking.
Yeah. Boo.
Not looking good for you,
not
boo.
Looking
Not looking.
But anyway, all right. Let's get into it. The NBA Finals starting officially tomorrow after this recording.
Yes.
Oh, what a great game. Oh, I won money. Not saying how much, but I won money on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah. Long live the Celtics for the rest of time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hell of a series. I knew I gotta be honest, that fourth quarter came down to the wire. My butthole got a little tight. I was like, oh shit, 11-0 run. Jimmy Butler's gonna start talking his shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that game was
I had a bunch of family in
man.
town, so I couldn't turn the game on until there was like a minute left in the fourth quarter. But
it was like right as it's right as that that 11-0 run happened. But
yes,
yeah. So now you set up like I mean, if you're thinking about it from the NBA's perspective, this is the perfect matchup. This is exactly what you would have wanted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just a bunch of like this young Boston Celtics team with this young like nucleus of players, this, you know, that have been just, I mean, I wouldn't say they've outperformed, but they've just officially have, you know, taken on this new guard of, you know, Boston Celtics basketball.
Mm-hmm.
They play good defense. They score when they have to. Jason Tatum is like on the precipice of becoming a perennial all-star every single year.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown has been fucking like just crazy good.
He's been just going off night after night.
He might be the best player on the floor, and it gets no credit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, he was like a top 3 pick. Like, it wasn't like he's not like some sort of slouch. Like, he was the 3rd overall pick.
Right.
But then like him and Tatum and then Marcus Smart and then just like every role player.
Yeah.
Like they are the perfect team. But then they run into this, you know, this potential buzzsaw with this like resurrection of the Splash Brothers.
Yeah.
It's a great story.
And they got I was gonna say the Celtics also have their one veteran on the team, Horford.
You know, Horford's been playing great.
Oh, he's been playing.
Robert Williams just like forgot how to play basketball in Game 7. He's like catching the ball in the paint. He's just like, I don't know what to do. And it's just like, Rob, go up with it. He goes, what? You want to shoot it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He just gets scared. He goes, ah. He just like, freak out every time he touches the ball in the paint. But you know, yeah, like those, like a lot of the wily veterans, like that Horford signing, that didn't look like much, but like now it's, you know, it's just as big of a signing as, as you can see in this whole playoffs. But no,
You're absolutely right.
It's gonna be a super fun series. I mean, I'm really looking forward to just. I mean, I'm gonna toot my own horn, but I did say Celtics Warriors final. I mean, I think a lot of people may have. So
You did.
Big on the Celtics for a while.
Yep.
But
now
yeah,
you
man,
have to make a prediction.
I know that's tough because I really like the Celtics because I think they're poised and ready. But like it's so hard to go against Steph and Clay if they're making shots.
Yeah.
And they have been lately.
They have been.
The Western Conference Finals is like, shit. Like,
yeah.
This is what they're. But then you realize like how deep Golden State is because you think it just ends at like Steph and Clay, and then you forget fucking Andrew Wiggins is there, and then Draymond Green is there.
Yep. And
like it just keeps going. Even Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole was like almost an all-star this year.
Oh yeah, he's had a great year.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, was he average? He averaged 18 a game.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have like they have this like nucleus of dudes that you were just like, I thought that guy was like not playing in the league anymore. Like Otto Porter, remember him?
Yeah. I'm like, wait,
he's back in the day.
Yeah.
He's like a key role player on this team.
Yeah, and then you hear Otto, and you're like, oh, he must be an assistant. Like, no,
he's playing basketball still.
He's playing.
Gary Payton's kid.
Yeah.
Kevon Looney like gets lost in the shuffle, but he's been like might have been playing like the best center position in all of the NBA in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of just good players. These are very similar teams. You've
in
got
a way.
Yeah, because you have you have both teams have the two defined players on the team, Clay and Steph, and then you have Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. So you have like, and they're very similar. I guess Brown is more of a, he's a better on-ball defender, just a better overall scorer. Jason Tatum is I think he's the best player left in, and that's saying a lot because Steph Curry is like one of the best, could be one of the top 10 players of all time.
So,
but I'm looking at it from the perspective of like young up and coming guys, and I think Jason Tatum is the best player that's left overall in this final.
Yes,
that's why it's tough for me to figure out because if Steph has an off night, Tatum could drop 30 very easily. So I'm trying to. That's my only hiccup with this.
I am feeling Warriors in 6.
And I was thinking Celtics in 7. That's how I'm feeling. I really think it's going to go 7 games.
And the reason why I'm saying that is because the Warriors have experience on their side. Like the core nucleus of that team has been to the NBA Finals how many times in the last how many years?
So they won. God, how many did they win? So they won in 2014, 2015, and then 2017 with Durant. Is that right?
So they went in 2016. So let's see, Golden State. Now I got to look this up just to see like how many. But
I would say no. It's been I always forget how many times.
Okay, they won. All right, check conference titles. They have 7. 6 of them were in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
6 of them were in the last 7 years. So
6 finals appearances.
Yes. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 22.
That's crazy. I didn't realize how many times they went.
That's how many times they went to the finals, and they won 3 of them. Excluding 2022, because
Yeah, obviously.
But yeah.
But one of those
they won in 15, 17, and 18.
Do you think about because the 17 and 18 were the Durant years, right?
Yes.
Okay, so like 15, that was like Steph, Clay, Draymond, the whole team. Like I don't know. I feel like
actually, was Durant there for 2 years or was he there for 1?
I thought he was there for 2 seasons. I think they won back-to-back years with him.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see.
I'd have to look that up.
I'll look it up right now. So Golden State, Golden State. Warriors NBA championship. So let me see. So the okay, so 14 to 19. So they won the NBA title in 15.
You're right.
So there was. So they had the regular season. So I think they're the best record in the league in 15. But then there was the 2017 playoffs. They earned home court advantage with Kevin Durant. And then 2018. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like Durant was on both those teams.
That's right, because that second year was the year Durant was hurt.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, because he tore the Achilles, right?
Clay was hurt that year too.
No, he wasn't hurt that year. He was hurt a couple seasons later.
I thought Clay got hurt in 18. I thought Clay was hurt and Durant was hurt. And then
Well,
Steph got hurt like the following year.
Yes, maybe you are right. I'm sorry. Hold on. So, yeah, he was on Golden State from 16 to 19. So.
Yep, and then he got traded to Brooklyn.
Yep.
But they let him rehab, basically, and then he's, back playing now.
Back playing now and still not winning championships. So.
Sad.
Sad Durant.
Yeah.
Let me hop onto one of my 6 Twitter accounts and talk about it.
I'm gonna get really upset with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna go Golden State though in 6.
Golden State in 6. I'm gonna take the Celtics in 7.
Okay.
They are very comfortable winning on the road. I know it's like a legitimate West Coast road trip. Golden State does have the home court advantage. I don't know. I just like how gritty Boston is. And I feel
don't get me wrong, they are a gritty, hard fighting.
I just think they're gonna body up Golden State for a couple games. Like don't be surprised if this ends up being like a 2-0 Boston lead to start the series too. Like Golden State's been loving. Well, they came back once, but I mean they've also just been dominating every team so far.
Yeah, you're right, and I think that's gonna continue.
We shall see. It'll be fun.
Okay.
Shall be a good time. We'll see. Tomorrow night's going to be a good indication. We can talk our shit.
Yeah.
Kind of figure it out from there. But it has been another lovely episode of the Wine Boys podcast.
Yep.
I enjoyed seeing your face on the first day of Pride. Makes me very joyful. I feel
thank you.
It's always nice to see you. Like I was saying before, I got dates coming up June 9th, 11th, and 12th. I will be up in old Syracuse, New York. Hello. The old 315, being back in town. All my ticket links are at the link of my Instagram and my Twitter account. So go ahead and check that out at Zach Cossack. You can find t-shirts at teespring.com. Search the Wine Boys. And then, just all episodes are up on YouTube as well. Go like, review, and subscribe over there. And just be a boy,
Yeah. Be a boy. A healthy boy shake.
Yeah. All right. We'll talk to you next week.
I love you. Please call me back.